This playthrough is rated E for everyone.
Dream Warriors, come out to play, eh? Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Breath of Fire. In the last episode, we collected some minor stuff with the help of Mogu, but now we found this character up in this Tower of Spring causing some weird weather phenomena. Time to smack down a little man. Fools on saddles, how dare under my world, try to fight me. Well, I'm gonna fight you for boss time against Moat. What the heck is that? I can't even see him. Is this some weird censoring job? Is he actually supposed to look pretty vulgar or something like that? Nah, that's a part of the game mechanic, so let's just wail on him for a second. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, as you can see, we're not doing any damage to him. How can we beat such a guy that could do such a thing? Oh man, this is gonna be tough. Look at that, his HP is like hardly going down. I'm just gonna start auto battling at this point. Oh no, yeah, I was like, what is he? Is he like that one Persona monster? You know what I'm talking about. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why I made some weird Japanese or English censoring that I'm not aware of. Strange. Take that. Take a lot of physical damage. Yeah. Oh. I think I can see him a little better. Maybe? No? Nah, that's just my imagination. Man. What are we gonna do? I said, he's got like a ton of HP. Ha! You want to touch me? Huh? Oh, attack him while I block his power. Don't cross me, conscience, or I'll beat you too. We must both be destroyed. Okay. For real boss time against Moat. Yeah, that part was scripted, so alright. So Moat has an ability called Blur, and what it is he has 15 value of Blur, and what we need to do is we need to knock down his Blur down to a reasonable level where we can actually do damage with magic on it. Because right now, if his Blur is max, then his MP protection is almost 100%, so you'll do like little to no damage to him. And then when his Blur is 0, his defense raises ridiculously so. So every time we physically attack him, we lower the Blur factor by 1, and then if we cast magic on it, we reduce it by 2. So what we need to do is, we increase it by 2 if we hit him with magic. So what we need to do for the first couple of rounds is just nuts. Whoops. I should have healed him before that because Fire X is kind of high damaging. Anyway, he's got 9,000 HP, infinite AP, and yeah, let's try that again. Oops. Let's see. Well, probably have to live tomb at this point. Usually I'd use a spell. Actually, do I have a... Yeah, I'll just use an item. We'll just use live tomb on him so he doesn't... let's see, 210 attack, 80 defense, 200 act, 160 wisdom, 54 experience points, 6,000 gold. He can drop a firestone at 13% chance. He's dark elemental. During his first phase, he has a 6%. First and second phase is 6% chance to cast a special ability, which I got really unlucky. They cast Fire X at the beginning. And then the other 2 rounds, he's got a 25% chance. And then when we hit his secondary phase, he'll have a 100% chance to cast special attacks. He can either cast Char at 56% or Fire X at 43%. So there was a 6% chance of him to cast the ability, and then a 43% chance to cast Fire X. In the secondary phase, that's 100%. Now, if you have the Dragon Sword, I'd equip on Ryu here so he can do a little bit more damage. But if you don't, it's not that big of a deal. We wanted to get him to where he's almost unpixelated. Ow. Yeah, this might take a few shots. We basically have to be able to see him. Alright, this will use up a lot of Marble once because I'm having Karn help on this too, because that way we can actually do some damage. Do some cure on you. Because we kind of want to see him. Oh, there we go. Good thing I healed him, otherwise that would have finished him off. I'll just cure to him after that. Nice. Because if you get the rolly attack, it does a lot more damage, so... Oops. Yeah, I left my dragon sword back in my in the storage. I forgot to take it out before I go into this place, but yeah, no big deal. I could also be casting attack up on my guys too if I really want to, or not. All right, now we can cast magic on him. And we're going to Cure 2 again. And we want to use the Almighty Fire X on him. That'll do quite a bit of damage. There's what his full form looks like. The challenge is figuring out when to use magic and when to use physical attacks on him. Luckily, blue's pretty aggressive, or pretty high on that, so... Yeah, this guy's got a lot of HP, like, was it 9,000 I said? Let's see. What was the HP again? Oh, yeah, probably should heal him again. Make sure, you know, because he'll be hitting secondary phase here pretty soon, so. And luckily, since blue's so fast, she can get her turn pretty quickly. Yeah, maybe wasted that. Anyway, now he got mad. Now he's at 3,372 HP. So back to, yeah, I'm gonna go buy a lot of Marble ones after this one. Yeah, I could cast attack up on you. There, yeah, we're gonna have to heal Ryu every turn now at this point. Up his, he got too pixelated. And every time he casts an ability, it lowers his because he casts magic all the time, it lowers his blur. So yeah, we're going. I have to physically attack him because he's still pretty pixelated. Interesting enough, his magic, if he's really pixelated, his magic isn't as bad. But, you know, like I said, the challenges of yeah, now, see, like I said, I'm really bad about getting the, kind of the good combination of magic and, whoops. No! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to end with magic. Too bad there's not a, you know, do you want to do this type of thing? Yeah, see, I'm not going to do any damage on him while I'm doing that, so. That's really obnoxious. Like, it doesn't even go, do you want to do this? You know, type of thing. Probably Cure 3 him after that or something. Alright, should be back to normal set now. Yeah, I'm pretty much just curing him every turn, so. Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, I've stopped using those on him just because. Yeah, since it keeps hitting him, so. Yeah, this might take a little while just because of his. I do like this mechanic because it is different from everything we've previously gone across. You know what I mean? Haha. Yeah, with the Earth Robe, blue doesn't take any damage. One of the few times you might want to have blue be up the front. Anyway, he's defeated. Ox reaches level 22, 9 HP, 2 AP, 3 Strength, 3 Vigor, 3 Agility, 3 Wisdom, 2 Luck, and, oh, drop the Firestone. Okay, don't need it, but thanks. I don't feel so good. Why would you let your conscience self-terminate? Ugh, little. Thank you, now. Goodbye. Good thing the bad guy had a conscience? Goodbye, Jimmy Cricket. Now we're out of the dream world. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to go buy some more Marble Ones after this. It just makes the battle faster, that's all. Hey, Spirit. You've defeated Moat. Good work. Search the pillar for the key. Alright. Give me that beautiful beam footage. And we got the key. I really need to clear my inventory out after this. Where is the key? Sky key, yeah. This is a connection to the goddess tier, so yeah. Alright, let's use it on this thing. And with that, we've now fixed the weather around here. So, the machine has a place for a key, but we've already done it, so let's exit out of here. And then travel back to spring now. I could walk there, but yeah. It takes like 5 seconds. To or it's better just to cast the magic and just sleep in the town there. Yep. You're in my hands, viewers. Anyway, let's talk to the village now that we fixed everything. Yay, everything's good. Spring is famous for the waterfall and warm weather. Now it is. We like the warm weather, but we really appreciate it now. You don't appreciate it till it's gone. Spring is here, thank you. Thank you. A hero fell into the falls, never to be seen again. Watch out, you might catch a hero instead of a fish. Oh, it's nice and warm now, spring has come. Alright. Ba 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 splash, ba 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 splash. What does that mean? I don't know. I really don't know. Let me go and heal really quick while we're in here. Yeah, it costs 100 gold. Oh well. Oh yeah, I need to sell my excess stuff. I might go and just sell the stones. I'm not really using the stones anymore. Like I've got the magic. I've got the items, you know. So there's really no reason to keep stones anymore. Could pull that broken sword out of inventory. Let's see. Yeah, we also need to go and just sell all that stuff. I don't care. I could go back to that one town and sell it. I'm not messing with that. At least when it comes to the stones, anyway. Or maybe I should. Well, I'll do that later then. I'll go back to I think Windland has a shop that you can do that with. So, all right. Anyway, all right. Let's go over here. Yeah. Yeah, we got another fishing spot here. Well, how are you supposed to know that? I think it says something about that, but let's equip the rod. We also want to equip the shell. Where is that? Yeah. Shell into our inventory, and if we fish here. Alright, and we get the dragon armor. It's a pretty good piece of equipment, however, we've already got the life armor, so there's no reason to equip it, but it's something to consider, you know. But anyway, let's put back the ring and the dream. Where are you at? Dream ring, for now, anyway. Yeah, like they said, there's supposed to be a hidden waterfall. Well, like all RPGs, there's always something behind a waterfall. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I was never lied to in any fantasy, especially open RPGs. Yeah, like all RPGs, especially like Oblivions and stuff like that, I've always been told stuff hides behind waterfalls. So, you know. I wonder when that staple first came about, the whole hiding behind waterfalls. I mean, it's a perfect hiding spot. You know, it makes sense in a way, but what was the first game that actually did the whole waterfall hiding behind it type of thing? By the way, this dungeon's pretty straightforward. Alright. Well, we're almost out of this dungeon. Yeah, we'll finally fight some new monsters here pretty soon. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Not that that's that bad, so. I don't mind fighting monsters because it's so easy to blast through them these days because of all the special abilities. Yeah, like all the abilities, all the spells just make kind of a lot of these battles pretty inconsistent. Oh, here's a new enemy here. I don't think I actually fought him before because he was in the tower, the sky tower, but we never actually ran across him. was the Phoenix. So is he going to come back after we beat him? I hope not. Not that that would be that big of a deal. He's got 240 HP, 0 AP, 120 attack, 60 defense, 60 axe, 60 wisdom, 720 experience, 360 gold. He can drop herbs at 78 and life at 1 to 8, and drop rate is 3.5%. And we gained a level for blue, 33, 13 HP, 18 AP, 2 strength, 3 vigor, 7 agility, 7 wisdom, and 3 luck. And she learns the drain spell. How's she do that? Don't answer that. Don't even think about answering that question. I don't even want to consider it. She's too old anyway. Alright, current region level for that battle. 7 HP, 5 AP, 2 strength, 1 vigor, 4 agility, 3 wisdom, and 3 luck. And drop to life too. Nice. I will take these things. And I will accept them with graciousness. Alright, let's go into this village here and heal up. That's weird. Maybe I pressed the wrong button. What the? It's not letting me talk to him. What the heck's going on here? Well, I don't like that. But anyway, if we open up this chest, we get a ruby bracelet. Just something to grab, nothing really major. Huh. Yeah, won't let me talk to that guy. Okay, there's gotta be someone around here we could talk. Oh, there we go. This guy right here. This is Carmen. I returned a few days ago to find that time has stopped. Is this something to do with Talking East? Oh, okay. So someone's dealing with time magic. Oh, wait, wasn't that one lady who stole that key? Huh. Okay. I don't think, actually, I don't even think any of these, well, anyway, one of these buildings does have something. I think it's, let's see, which one is it? Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, it's here. So if we search over here, we get a white antler. Alright, if you don't have it, obviously save it. It'll be actually pretty, I've been saving white antlers for a while now, but we will actually have to use them. So, alright, let's head over to the west here. There's some stuff we can grab. And then we need to head to the tower. Another tower! Surprise, surprise. Yeah, I finally got the rub spell to work on something. Yeah, I just want to slowly but surely make our way over this way. Got a couple of secrets to grab. Funny how the flower silence is needed right before she's going to do the hold spell. Funny game. Funny. Yeah, we'll have to go up this way to go to the tower, but we're going to skip that. Alright, blue gained a level from that battle. 34, 12 HP, 19 AP, 1 strength, 3 vigor, 5 agility, 9 wisdom, and 5 luck. Alright, let's go. Yeah, go over there. You see that the little door there for the purposes of throwing up on it, or screaming at it, I don't know. Or as I like to call it, the Karen attack. I want to talk to your manager! So, funny enough, I actually have an aunt called Karen. But anyway. She's not that bad, though. She's not like the typical Karens, but she is named Karen. It just happens to be a bad coincidence. Anyway, we get the wind bracelet there. We want to give that to Nina. Oh, almost out of... Yeah, what it does is it raises her act. Now, we could give her this as well, but, well, I like her being able to heal. Well, I'll swap in and out depending on how I feel, because like I said, the love bracelet only heals her, so... But yeah, that'll raise her action. I must have pissed off Poison Ivy or something like that, because I'm fighting like flowers like all the time here. Weird. Anyway, alright, finally. Whew. Game? I was right there! Anyway. Alright, dig down. Alright, let's grab this treasure over here. And here we get... Oh! You know what? Hold on. Yeah, I was trapped. Anyway, we get the hero bow, which is the best weapon in the game for bow if you're using him. So, but still. Alright. Yeah, look at that attack. If I was using it, that'd be awesome, but I'm not. Not anymore. With Puka, Puka's just so much better of an ability. No. Alright. So we need to head back to town. However, I do want to do... it's the town of Carmen. I want to go back and go buy some Windia stuff in... Windland, sorry. Or not Windland, sorry. Tunnelin. I want to go back to Tunnelin, buy some more Marble Ones, and sell off all my equipment, so I'll be right back. Alright, we're back after buying like a bunch of equipment, so... Alright, let me... Yeah, I bought quite a few few marble ones. The thing is, we're not gonna really have to buy much. So really, the rest of the game is us just gonna be using money on marble ones. I mean, I hate to say it, but that's how it is. All right, let's head on to the top tower. I'm just gonna use a marble 3 there and just show you where it is in this case. Yeah, there's like very rarely any stuff to buy. There's only like maybe one thing I might want to buy, and I might try doing it at the shop, the flea market, try to get those agile helmets, but it's not or is that the next phase I'm thinking of? Let me double check agile helmets. No, it's during the second stage, which actually here pretty soon the second stage will end, so be careful about when you try to get those items from the second stage flea market. So alright, here's the tower. I guess the Tower of Time, I guess? Okay, wait, let's go back to Puka form again. Oops. Alright. Yeah, okay, we'll stick there. Alright, let's head inside and see what we can find. Yeah, now it no longer works, but I'll leave it alone here. So, alright, let's get some treasures. Now there is a healing spot here if you need to heal before getting in there. Just have to go up to go grab it. So, alright, we got a new enemy here. Fireheads. Are they like those types of like ants? Or no, those are army ants, right? So never mind. Definitely would not want to mess with them. That's for sure. You know, because they'll bite you and all that. Anyway, sorry. Oh yeah, I guess I could swap Karn back in the side. Anyway, they have 240 HP, infinite AP, 134 attack, 200 defense, 100 act, 2 wisdom, 1400 experience points, 1000 gold. They can drop firestones. Yeah, they can cast Fire X or Inferno on us. Firestones at 7-8, T-drops 1-8 chance, 3.5% chance to drop them. They are weak to ice. And they can cast special abilities 50% first round, 100% second round, 6.25 third round, and 12.5% fourth round. And they can cast Fire X or Fortitude X, which just raises their defense. So if you want to hit them, you could cast Ice X on them or Chill. Chill's probably the best way to go on this. Well, I don't know why I cast it. We were almost done with this fight anyway. But yeah, see how it does 150 and 700? Alright, let's swap out Puka again. And we get a life. The game of life. It's a... Oh, wait, no. I was about to do a wrong theme song. Man, we get the Evil Cane. Evil Cane! So what that does is it... well, it's for blue. But if you attack people with it, it gives her, like, I think 3 AP back every time she strikes. So, better than nothing, I guess. And I think that's it. Alright, yeah, I was trying to remember. I have to go down, so, but... So yeah, if you want to get her a little extra experience, or a little extra AP. Alright, Mogu reaches level 25, 17 HP, 1 AP, 4 strength, 2 vigor, 5 agility, 3 wisdom, and 1 luck. Alright, yeah, we have to go back down to this one spot here. Yeah, this is a cool... Well, it's an interesting dungeon because of the whole, like these little teleporter machines or whatever. Alright, Nina gains a level after that battle, 4 HP, 8 AP, 2 strength, 2 vigor, 4 agility, 6 wisdom, 1 luck, and she learns the Fortitude X ability, so our defense can even be even more powerful, improved, I mean. Alright, Blue reaches level 35, 11 HP, 19 AP, 3 strength, 3 vigor, 7 agility, 8 wisdom, and 4 luck, and she learns the Bolt X ability, which is really powerful, just a more powerful lightning ability. Anyway, this chest gets us icy armor, nothing really worth mentioning. Like, nothing major that I care about anyway, so. Yeah, almost to that floor. Alright, excellent. So let's get some more treasure chests while we're here. And we get more cures. Don't really need them at this point, but hey, whatever. It's all good. I don't worry about that type of thing. Don't let it freak me out or anything like that. Alright. Yeah, just a little weird teleportation room. Yeah, it kind of gives the whole, you know, obviously I have to run around the room type of situation going on where you drag it out a little bit for random encounters to weaken our resources. Well, good to... Gobi reaches level 25 after the battle. 7 HP, 1 AP, 1 strength, 5 vigor, 3 agility, 5 wisdom, 5 luck. Joke's on you, game. I have enough resources that it doesn't bug me to go through this whole thing, so... Let me go ahead and put that love bracelet back on her again, so... Just so she can heal since she got struck. Actually, with both those items, she actually ends up being faster than Ryu. At least some of these weaker enemies give Blue a chance to, if I cast magic, hit him with to get a little bit of extra AP. Like I said, 3 AP isn't a lot, but it can add up. Yeah, just walking around smacking flies and stuff like that, apparently. Well, that's all the enemies I've been fighting, so... Alright, go up here, grab this chest here. This will get us a GTR, so you can sell that at the flea market if you get lucky for a pretty decent amount. If you get lucky, I think you can sell it for like 9,000 or something like that. Alright, Bo reaches level 27, 12 HP, 1 AP, 5 strength, 5 vigor, 3 agility, 3 wisdom, and 3 luck. Yeah, you guys kind of take a while to get... Oops, I meant to... I can still grab it. And we get the guard shield here. Nothing really unique or special about it that I need to mention. And we also get life 2 here. Yeah, I think we're almost at the top. That passageway there drops you out of the tower, if you want to know. Uh-oh. Now, this is the fun room. Finding out where to go and everything like that. Well, luckily it's not too bad. Alright, let's see. It should be over this way first. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to actually go in there. My bad. Alright, let's see. It is... Yeah, we want to go in... Oh, we got a new enemy here. Widow. Sometimes I'll like not even run across this guy in dungeons, depending on how things go, because of how... I wouldn't say he's rare, per se, but obviously it's a reference to Black Widows, you know. Either partners and stuff like that. Anyway, they got 300 HP, infinite AP, 164 attack, 100 defense, 50 act, 2 wisdom, 1400 experience points, 450 gold. They can drop an acorn and a 7-8 or him drop 1-8. They have a 3.5% chance to drop it. They're dark elemental. They have a 25% chance to drop or do special attacks on the first, second, and fourth turns, and 62% third turn. They can either do poison or curse. Poison at a 56% chance and curse at a 43% chance. But I mentioned all this, and yet we, you know, get, you know, we beat them in like one turn. So it's like, what was the point of that? So I don't know. It's just kind of weird when you think about it. That I'm mentioning all these stats, and then it's like, okay, whatever, dude. Alright, here's the first treasure. Alright, we get the Agile hat. This is one of the hats I was mentioning where it's a really good piece of equipment. Probably one you'd want to give to all characters, and you could possibly get this in the flea market. But yeah, it raises your defense quite a bit, gives you a little bit more act and magic, so excellent. Like I said, I would buy, if you get lucky, I would buy a couple more of these at the flea market if you want to deal with random encounters. But the problem is that because of how random it is, it's basically like Tornico's shop from Dragon Quest IV, except that was required for the plot. This one's just optional. So, and that's one of those things where you're like, I don't want to really mess with it. So, okay. Let's see. Do I want to go in there? Yeah. Okay, just making sure. Alright, here we get the wolf skin. This is the best piece of equipment in the game for Bo. Although, isn't that a little messed up that we have to wear skin of his, because isn't Bo like a wolf or dog-like creature? But anyway, yeah, it gives him a lot more defense. But yeah, that's kind of screwed up, don't you think? I mean, yeah, animals wear skins of other animals, but it seems like it's his own kind. So you're kind of like, I don't know, it's just kind of freaky when you think about it. Anyway, if we just fall up here, this will get us to the next part of the tower. Or, well, the top of it, actually. So. Alright, remember this spot for later, viewers, by the way. I forgot what voice I gave. You've given me all kinds of trouble, and now it's over. Time is on my side. See you for yourself. Wait, literal time? Uh-oh. What do you think? I stopped time in this village. This is just the beginning. Soon it'll be like this all over the world. Ha! Well, one guy isn't affected by your time thing. Who's that? Is that Alan? It can't be. What's Alan's importance to you? Huh. Well, good thing all these lieutenants have, like, weird personal hang-ups. Time and space have started to distort. Sorry, wrong voice. Do-do-do-do-do. This kind of reminds me of Chrono Trigger all of a sudden. This is high-tech graphics here, folks. Before Chrono Trigger. So, do we get sent back in time or something? Ryu and his companions are caught in the middle. I always hate when that happens. Oh, nuts. We got split away from the group. But, anyway, this is why I also won Marble 3, so that way I wouldn't have to mess with, walking back. Yeah, we have to walk all the way back since we don't have warp. Oh, yeah, remember this tree for later, too. Yeah, we have to walk all the way back as Ryu. It's not really a dick move, I guess. Not in this case. Oh, wait, I think I have to walk around this way, because you can't walk through that part. We're not like Bo. We can't walk through forests. We can't, like... I guess the idea is you could get lost or something like that, so... I was a Boy Scout. I can't get lost in forests. It's easy to figure out where to go. Anyway, yeah, we have to head back to town. Ryu, you're alive. Everyone's here. Now what? Yeah, it seems that Alan and Cyril know each other. I hear that they were childhood friends. Oh, we got the childhood friend situation going on here. Cyril is a friend. I know that she'll never help the Dark Dragons, except she is helping the Dark Dragons. You know people do change. I'm going to talk to find out what happened. Oh, alright, you're going to teleport me so we can get all the way back there, right? Yes, I'm safe to go along. We'll come with you. Oh dear. Yeah, we have to walk all the way back to the tower, up to Cyril again, so I'll see you back up there. Alright, we're back. Yeah, thanks, game. Thanks for making me go through all that. It's not that bad, actually. Especially if you just used a bunch of Marble 3s. Okay, wait. Oops. Why is there sad music for this? We're about to fight a boss, right? Cyril, it's you, isn't it? ... Don't you remember the days that we were together? Yes, I do. I finally found you. Huh. Did she just... What'd she do to him? Did she slap him, or did she do something more heinous? Don't get slappy on me. My childhood memories are long lost. I've learned to be tough in order to survive. I'll destroy anyone in my way. Does that mean us? For boss battle against Cyril herself. So, the dangerous thing about Cyril is not that she herself is super dangerous, is that there is a mechanic here during her fight that if you actually kill her, the fight will break and we'll never be able to finish the battle. So, but you have to do quite a bit of damage to be able to do that. Man, let's cast Bolt X on her. These are our best. And Bolt's actually a really good ability just because of the cost of it and how much damage it does, because it does like 400 damage. So it's one of the most cost-effective spells in the game for what it is. Anyway, she's got 3,500 HP. She's got 512 AP, except she's got the infinite AP bug. She's got 224 attack, 130 defense, 100 act, 255 wisdom, 8,000 experience points, 9,000 gold. She can drop a life too at a 0.7% chance. She's Dark Elemental. First round, 0% chance. Second round, 100% chance. Third round, 50% chance. And fourth round, 25% chance to cast a special ability. Paralyzation, a 43% chance. Fortify, a 12% chance. And her Mantis Arm attack at a 43% chance. And yeah, she has her final like bit of HP is like, as long as we can get her over like after she takes like 2,625 points of damage, she'll be defeated. But if we kill her, it'll, like I said, cause a weird systematic loop to basically cause the fight to never end. But you would have to hack the game to be able to do that, so yeah, just go Trident, Bolt X, and that should be enough to work on her. So I said I don't think I could, even if I level grinded, be able to do the damage I'm thinking of. Haha. Yeah, most of those abilities for instant death do not work on Ryu, so. And the battle will auto end when you do enough damage, so that's it's not like all your abilities hit and then it goes in the next phase. Now it'll end whenever you do the damage. So there we go. You're stronger than I thought, but you don't have a chance. Oh, great. Time again? Ah! Oh, now she's changed the age of people, too. That's messed up, dude. I do not want to have to go through puberty again. I will advance time until they are gone. Will you let that happen? She's got us. We have to retreat. You're pretty smart for a fish. Now get out of here. Time and space have started to distort again. Ah! I think I have a sense of deja vu! Ryu and his companions are caught in the middle. Again. Huh. Where are we now? It was a mistake to let you come here. You cannot break my seal of magic. Did she do the worst thing imaginable? As Cyril closes her mind, the gate to the castle closes. She locked the door on us! Our one weakness. The gate won't open. Let's return to the village for now. Yeah, we separate with Nina. And we get, yeah, this castle is like southwest of Carmen, but we can just warp back there, luckily, since we have Nina with us. At least the game's nice on some regards. Not that it's that bad. Like I said, I got marble 3s. If I really had to walk back. Well, we gotta figure out what to do now. She's frozen time. She's made it speed up. Where have you been? I was really worried. Well, I got teleported, dude. Control time and space. How about that? Yeah. Time is stopped, but these people are still aging in stillness. Ouch. Ugh. So I think it's this building as a Duder's house. Yeah. Oh, Al, how'd you get here, Alan? Alan has been badly injured. How could she? Oh wait, he was the Russian voice, wasn't he? How could she do this to her friend? Yeah, whatever. I'm to be blamed. I'm responsible for what she is now. What do you mean, dude? We spent our childhood together like brother and sister. Oh, she doesn't appreciate that. The people decided to throw her out because she wasn't human. I couldn't stop them. Oh yeah, she did look a little weird, like she was some weird chimera or something like that. I was trying to figure out what she's supposed to actually be. I think she's supposed to be like some weird Japanese like monster, like not kaiju, kami, but I forgot the name of the monster she's based off of. But anyway, you still care for her? If I had protected her or left with her, she wouldn't be like this. So it's your fault. If you want to get her, I'll help you. I haven't stopped thinking about her, but she'll never forgive me. It's worth a try. Do you remember anything that means a lot to her? She'll remember the fruit. Fruit? Like apple, pomegranate, strawberries? There's a holiday tree in this. There's a holiday tree in the southern coast village where we grew up. We spent a lot of time there, and she loved the fruit. Oh, that tree we saw. Yeah. She's in the south castle. Let's go get that fruit and go see her. All right. Well, we have to go get the fruit to stop Cyril. Will that be enough? Will there be time traveling shenanigans? And will fruit soothe the savage female beast? Find out next time in the next episode of Breath of Fire. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.